Hi friends, today we're going to make a mystical dragon egg and we're going to start with potato chip shells. So we're going to take some potato chips and we're just going to crunch them up into some tempered milk chocolate, just like this. And we're just going to give that a stir, keep stirring, we get it all good and mixed in, nice and incorporated. And then we're going to scoop it into our large Easter egg mold. And we're just going to make sure that we spread it up the sides evenly and try and get not too thick but not too thin coating on the Easter egg mold, and try and get it so that it's not too thin around the top. So that will make it easier when we put it together later on. Okay, so we're just going to put that guy into the fridge. And while that's in the fridge, we're going to go ahead and make our center, which is going to be cookies and cream eggs. So we're just going to take some chocolate biscuits and we're going to break them up into our tempered white chocolate. And then we're going to stir that on through. Put it into our small Easter egg mold. Spread it out, give it a tap on the bench to get the air bubbles out and get it nice and flat, or as flat as you can. Put it in the fridge. And while those two things are setting in the fridge, we're going to sort our Smarties out, if we can get the bag open. There are 8 different colors of Smarties and we want them to be sorted into different piles. This is for a little bit later on. So we're just going to sort them out into 8 piles, 8 different colors. And this took quite a while. Alright, set that aside, and then we're going to take some off-brand Nutella, melt it in the microwave for about 15 to 20 seconds. It just makes it easier to work with. Microwave magic! So it's nice and smooth and runny now, and we're just going to use that melted Nutella and some marshmallows in our shell, which is now nice and hard. So scoop in the Nutella and spread it around so that it is nice and smooth. Make sure you do both sides. And then we've got our cookies and cream egg centers, which will go in there, and we're just going to fill in the gap between the Nutella and where the cookies and cream egg will go with these mini marshmallows. So go ahead and put some marshmallows in, and then put the cookies and cream egg in, and then you just need to fill in the gap with more marshmallows. And add in the rest of the Nutella as well, because why not, you know? You've got it there, you may as well use it. Give it a little tap on the bench to settle, and then into the fridge. Once it's been in the fridge for a few minutes, we're going to use some of the potato chip chocolate to glue it together. So we've got 1 whole egg instead of 2 halves. So first you just need to chop your mold in half along the line there. And then we're going to add some of this melted potato chip chocolate around the edge. And I have way overfilled these molds, but that's okay, because it's just for us, so it's fine. So just going to add that around the edge there. Super speed, because I'm so quick. And it's okay to overfill there with the chocolate, because it's just going to get smushed in between the marshmallows anyway. So then we just have to squish it together give it a push and make sure that the two little tabs line up and they just click into each other. And then you guessed it, push it together and back into the fridge. And then there was peanut butter chips, because you didn't think we were going to make a mystic dragon egg without peanut butter, right? That would be silly. So we're just going to melt this in the microwave. And once our egg is set and together, you can see there's a crack in its bottom, but that doesn't matter, because now we're going to take our Smarties and our peanut butter chocolate, and we are going to glue these Smarties on to the egg with the peanut butter chocolate. And it's going to be a time-consuming and tedious job, but it's going to look really good in the end. So you just need to start with one color, or I mean you can do it however you want, but I just started with one color, and I tried to make it so that they overlapped a little bit so that they look like scales. So you can see I turned that one around. So we just started with the red and then moved on to the orange and then some yellow, and then once we got through some of the yellow, I went ahead and put it in the fridge to let that bit set up. When I got it out of the fridge, I turned it up the other way and kept going, but I just made sure that I started putting the Smarties on facing the same direction that I had been before, so that they were all going the same way. So some more yellow, and then some green, back into the fridge to let that layer set up, and then moving on to blue. And I took my gloves off because it was really hard to try and do this with gloves on, but you can see there we go with purple, and then finally with the pink. I didn't use brown because I didn't want my rainbow to be ruined with brown. I wanted it to be just the bright colors. So I'm just going to finish up the top there, and last one right in the middle. I was a bit worried when I started this process that it didn't work out, that it wasn't going to work out how I wanted it to, but it actually turned out exactly how I had planned it, so that was really cool. Back into the fridge to set up, and this is what it looks like when it comes out. So it's kind of got a scaly look to it. Not super mystic looking though, just kind of rainbow, but we're going to add some edible glitter. So I have white and silver edible glitter and a dry paintbrush. And the lighting on the day that I filmed this was actually really bad. It was an overcast day. Actually, it was flogging down with rain. So the lighting was really terrible, and you can't really see how badly this is not working. The glitter is just not coming off the paintbrush at all. But that's okay, because what I did right here was I went ahead and put the paintbrush down and picked up the glitter and just sprinkled it on, and that worked way better. So first with the white, and just get a nice covering there. Looks like snow falling down, so shiny. And once you've got a good covering of the white glitter on, I went ahead and added the silver as well, because why not, you know? It's Easter and this is a mystic dragon egg, so let's make it as extravagant as possible with what we've got. So adding on some silver glitter, and then there we go. So that is how we make a mystic dragon egg for Easter. And we actually cracked this guy open at my birthday party, and shards of Smarties went flying everywhere and got stuck in Max's beard, and it was just a fabulous explosion, and it tasted really good too. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching my Easter mini series. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.